I kick in like a turbo booster.
We are back on the Morning Brew. We're here with our friends James and Antal. James is with the Downs, and Antal has the best, like one of the best titles ever. You're the ambassador of craft beers. That has got to be just awesome.
Yeah.
And I love it because you guys sent me some little notes on yourselves and stuff you want to talk about, and it just says beer and food.
That's it.
That's great. So how does beer and food collide here? Because you guys are doing I know you are doing some beer dinners at the Downs, right?
We are. Kind of a fun way to jump into who have for craft well as not as focused.
90.
You were early on the craft beer.
I was it. I did a beer tour from San Jose, California, all the way to Seattle, and stopped at every brewery I was, and didn't end up in jail, so I was really happy. But the one thing I loved about Tractor is their stout, milk stout, and we made an ice cream with it, and that's really where I came up with the idea.
Is that what this ice cream here on the edge is?
That is right there. That's empanada with the stout ice cream on top of it.
That's amazing.
Yes, and a lot of the things we collaborated. They have some great beers that are coming out just for us for this beer dinner. We're really happy about, and we're really happy just to give back to the community. I mean, these guys have been here since the 90s, just doing a great job for us.
Very cool. Well, what is all this? This is some amazing stuff.
This is going to be
my mouth is watering.
Duck salad with a citrus vinaigrette. We have 3 sausage grills right here. So we have a blood sausage, which is really unique if you've never tried one, and Dewey sausage. And we have a white sausage, which is chicken and pork and a little bit of brandy. 2 mustards. We have a whole grain mustard, and also, since we're in New Mexico, we have red chili mustard.
Of course.
And then we have what we call a homemade kicked up hummus here, which we've used virgin Kalamala olive oil, and then we mixed in some piñas, some roasted red peppers, and calamaris on top. And traditionally it comes with little vegetables, and then also some toasted flatbread.
So for a beer dinner, what would I pair something like this with?
That guy we're going to pair with a sour cider.
Oh, I've had that. David at Tractor gave me a taste of that the other night.
Yep.
And it's, when you say sour cider, you're like, I'm not a fan of sour beers, right?
Right.
Which are like these crazy, like they
complex.
Taste. That's a great way to put it. And you're either a fan of a sour beer or you're not.
Absolutely. Right.
And David, the brewer at Tractor the other night, was like, "No, really, you gotta try this sour cider. It's entirely different." And I gave it a shot. It's like this sweet and sour, amazing, apple-y thing. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's great.
It works really well. It's certainly, I think, palatable for people who aren't as familiar with styles. I think one of the things that we try to do often is incorporate craft beer styles that people may not be as familiar with, and just kind of find a way to introduce them to that. So that's one of the fun things about pairing things with food is being able to kind of make that up and run with it. And yeah, a lot of these, like James said, are beers that you can't find anywhere outside of our tap room, and it's going to be a neat opportunity to see them all on the same menu.
Right. So how did this work? Did they come to you with beer? Or did you go to them
called
with
them.
food?
I said, hey, I want to do business with you. I love your products. Dave has a great passion for making quality beer.
Right.
There's so many new ones out there, new breweries coming out there. You really got to face what's out there and go back to quality versus quantity. And these guys produce the greatest quality beer that I've had.
Yeah. But did you say, hey, I want to try something with your stout? And
yeah. I knew what I wanted to do with the stout, and then I made the menu, and I said, give me some beers. And then he came up with the beer selection with it.
Very cool. I was wondering if it starts with the beer or starts with the food.
It's a collaboration. I had an idea what I want to do, and they had an idea what they wanted.
Being able to see a menu and have someone with the talent that James does as far as being able to visualize an entire menu is great, because I don't know how to do that. If I get one thing together, that's fantastic on the dinner table. And then being able to see that list and come up with the beers. Obviously, Dan, you've seen us around, and you know what our involvement in the community is like.
Right.
We function as a production brewery, but at the same time, it's really important for us to do small things and do things in touch with our community. And this is just another example of that. We have a wonderful selection of craft beer, including our own styles at the Downs. It's not a venue I think a lot of people are as familiar with as they should be. Fantastic view on the patio of the Sandias.
Well, this is at the first turn, right?
On the patio. So we're calling this the first patio dinner to have. So we're gonna have a nice patio,
cool.
tiki torches out there, and watching the horses go by. It's gonna be a fantastic.
Oh, is there
time.
horse racing already?
Yeah,
I don't know
horse
when the
racing.
season even starts. I
It
am so out of the loop on horse
started,
racing.
it's about a month ago. It ends June 18th. We have
wow.
the Kentucky Triple
Right, of
Crown will
course.
happen.
Of
Triple
course.
Crown's happening June 6th, so it'll be packed. It'll be a great thing to do too.
Right, the Preakness, all of
Preakness, all that.
Carlos
Right.
has a great bookie if you're looking.
that. I bet if anybody did have a great bookie, it would be Carlos. So with all of this food, how do you going forward now? Are you guys going to be having more tractor brewing and more of these beer dinners at the Downs?
We're looking at trying to do at least one major event like this, whether it be tractor, whether it be a wine dinner or a bourbon dinner. We try to do all that. We're trying to, the First Turn Lounge, we've done a lot of things. This coming 30th of May is going to be the 30th anniversary of Urban Cowboy. So we have a mechanical bull out there. We have videos out there. We have DJ. So it's going to be a big deal for us.
Can we got to talk to the guys here at the show, see if we can get the mechanical bull on the set.
Sure.
Because that would be great. I'd love to just throw Carlos on that. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew with Friends, and we'll talk more about mechanical bulls.
Right.